Hey Emerson, Lower Elementary. This lesson is going to be on parts of the plant, and today we're going to talk about the stem. We know that the stem's job is to carry water from the roots through the plant and to the leaves. And the leaves produce the food that the plant needs. But have you ever wondered how the water gets from the roots to the very tallest leaves? Some of the tallest trees in the world are the redwoods of California. They're 300 feet tall. This is a foot. That's a very tall tree. How does the water get from the root all the way to the top? Did you know that the cells of the roots are made in such a way that they take on water from the ground until they are all filled up? But the water cannot return to the ground. The roots still want to absorb more water, even though they are already filled up. So they start to push the water that they're holding onto into the next cell, and then that cell takes on water until it can't hold any more, and then that cell takes on water until it can't hold any more, and it pushes it up, up, up. The only way to go is up, and we call this process root pressure. But root pressure is not enough to get the water to the very top of the tree. Remember, the leaves give off water, and when they give off water, they become very thirsty, and they need more water. Their cells are saying, I want water, I am very thirsty. So the thirsty cells take the water from below, and we call that process evaporation. Between these two things, root pressure and evaporation, the stem can move water all the way up to the top leaf on the tallest trees. Take a look at this chart. You can see the water moving from the roots up the stem and into the branches and the furthest leaves. It's as if the stem were a pump, pumping the water all the way from the ground to the top and to the leaves. All right, now I have my son Leo with us, and he's going to help us demonstrate how water travels up the stem. So for this experiment, we've got a glass with some water, a spoon, some blue food coloring, and just some strips of paper towels. So first, Leo's going to put some blue food coloring into the glass so
How
that
many
we can
drops?
see. About 10, I'd say.
Okay.
This will help us be able to see the water coming up the paper towel. And then you might want to give it a stir so that the color isn't just on the bottom. Okay, now you're going to just twist the tip a little bit, and you just want to put the tip in, not the whole thing, so that you can watch it travel up the paper towel. There it goes. And you can see the blue water moving up the paper towel or our stem. And if you were to take this out and let this sit for a while, you would notice that it would continue to absorb and move up the paper towel. Thank you. You might want to try this experiment at your house too. And you can also find another really cool experiment link below this video. Maybe you could do one of them and document your observations.